This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive. Binge Pipe is a streaming service with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack, and did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We're definitely real.
I had a great time on our date tonight. You want to come inside and watch something?
I know what that means.
I've got Binge Pipe.
The only streaming service better than casual sex?
The very same.
Is it possible to have too much content? These new Binge Pipe programs say no.
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the show What's in Your Purse? And I was wondering, what's in your purse?
You want to go through my purse? Okay. What is this, a prank show?
No, just like a man on the street thing. Are you sure you don't mind?
No, it's fine. I'm just a little embarrassed to say I don't know what all is in here. I haven't cleaned things out in a while, so we got a brush and some mints and napkins from a drive-thru, and oh my god. Oh, it's, I don't know how. Wow.
Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Apparently our IPO wasn't legal.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and if my mom could see me now, I'd say, "What are you doing, Mom? I told you to stay in the car while I hosted this game." Looks like we have a good old-fashioned duel on our hands. Who slapped who with a fancy white glove? Okay, let's hit it.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, so bad it's just bad. What would be a good name for a cheesy sci-fi movie about tornadoes composed of tornado, fishnado, pignado, cownado, or birdnado? So what'd you pick? Right. About now you should feel ashamed. Will the correct answer please rise? A tornado is a small fillet of beef. I'm just hoping I'm famous enough to book a spot on the 3rd or 4th sequel.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here's one I like to call, I read 10 books this year, but they all involved finding Waldo. Everyone seems so focused on the where, but I'm going to ask a question other people seem to overlook. Who is Waldo? A mysterious loner created by Beatrix Potter, a wandering enigma created by Maurice Sendak, a complicated man... Let's see who got it. Martin Handford is the creator of Where's Waldo. Some mornings, Waldo looks into the mirror and sees himself, but other times he sees a guy who looks like him but isn't wearing glasses, or a barber pole that just got thrown in there to mess with him.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Oh, here's a good one. I waxed my tongue, now at Thor. I'm gonna read 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a Norse god like Thor, or a brand of hair removal wax. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a Norse god or a body wax. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. Freya. Healan. Pete. Loom. Sally Hansen. It would be really sad if you bragged about this. All right, let's move on.
I don't need you anymore.
Behold, clicklet. If Albert Camus had used clickbait to write The Stranger, what would have been his first line? 11 things everyone called Ishmael knows to be true. The 13 most pleasurable parts of burning. Mother died today and the clapback was insane. Or, and how do we do? Kind of a Moby Dick move. Mother died today is the first line from Camus' The Stranger. If you click on existentialist clickbait, nothing happens because life is meaningless. I call this one rebelling outside the box. Which boxer is being rebellious in the country that the Boxer Rebellion took place? Manny Pacquiao littering in the Philippines, George Foreman listening to loud music in China, Oscar Del... Okay, let's take a look. Oh, I'd spend $100 on pay-per-view to see that. The Boxer Rebellion took place in China from 1899 to 1901. I held my own Boxer Rebellion by going commando today. That's it for round one. Let's see who's cheating.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for your opponent in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus if they choose incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it. Better get those answers in fast, player 1, before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here we have single serving of science. Finally cashed in that 20-year-old Bed Bath & Beyond coupon and got myself a sweet new coffee maker. But it only takes K-cups. If K is referring to the unit of measurement Kelvin, what's in 1 K-cup? Frozen coffee, highly pressurized coffee, microscopic coffee, or coffee from the future? I love this part. Kelvin is a thermodynamic temperature measurement, and 1 Kelvin is just 1 above absolute zero, which is absolutely undrinkable.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Take a good look at We Know What You Need. That's ominous.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy TV shows based on movies we thought you'd like, Game of Thrones, Riverdale, Westworld, or The Blacklist.
Okay, what'd you pick?
The HBO series Westworld is based on the 1973 film of the same name.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question about feet or a question about faces? Choose on your devices now. We have a tie. Binge Pipe will select the slightly better option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
And now, a question about faces. In military terms, if you turned about face, you would turn 90 degrees, 180 degrees. Who picked what? To turn about face means to turn so you're facing the opposite way. And in military terms, I'm known as cannon fodder. Up next, totally Greeking out. I love Greek mythology. I wonder if there are conventions for that stuff. If the 3 Gorgons and the 3 Fates want to cosplay as all of the Muses, who do they need to bring along? All 3 Furies, the 12 Olympians, a whole herd of centaurs, or nobody? Drop a Gorgon. Let's see how that shook out. There are 9 muses in Greek mythology, so 3 Gorgons and 3 Fates need 3 Furies to make a full 9 for a perfect cosplay. I've never seen any Furies at a con, but I've seen a lot of furries. I go to a lot of furry conventions.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's called My Love Language is My Love of Language. If you're Dead Sea scrolling through dating profiles, what dating app are you on? eHebrew, OkCoptic, Arabic Mingle, or Coffee Meets Sanskrit? So watch out. You knew that screw was coming, Player One. This question just got some added security. Okay, who chose what? Curious? Here it is. The Dead Sea Scrolls are ancient religious texts written primarily in Hebrew. eHebrew, where you can stop by and say shalom to fellow singles. Expert screwing, Player 2. This is your cash now. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Warning, this film contains... Sometimes the regular movie warnings aren't enough. Good luck. Player one takes it! Nice work, Player one. Try to enjoy this fleeting moment of glory before you remember...
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hey everyone, I'm Beatrice Risbett, and I'm question number 8's agent. My client is happy to be a part of this newest version of You Don't Know Jack. When I first signed on to represent number 8, I could tell they weren't getting the attention they warranted. They don't have a history of phoning it in like question 6. I won't lie, negotiations got tough. For a minute they were thinking about recasting, and then the game would have gone question 7, then Don Cheadle, then question 9. But luckily, we reached a deal, and 8 will continue to be part of the series, while also continuing its work in the Fibonacci series.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content. Binge Pipe has mixed feelings about presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, a very healthy stream of content.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and when I put on the sorting hat, it told me I had lice. 2 players. Well, I'm glad you two found each other. Okay, this is real now.
Time for question 1.
Let's start with, it's 2018 and I'm still writing tired jokes on my checks. I love sending money with Venmo because the descriptions my friends put in their transactions are always so funny. If the United States purchase of the Virgin Islands was recorded in Venmo, what hilarious description would you see? The U.S. paid Spain for hot sex, the U.S. paid France for erotic dance, the U.S. paid England for porn shoot, or the U.S. paid Denmark for butt stuff. So who got it? Anybody got change for a wrong answer? And here's where the money is. In 1917, the U.S. bought the Virgin Islands from the Danes for a cool $25 million. But really, it should have been $25,004 because the U.S. said it didn't want any of the fries Denmark ordered, but then when they came, they went to town on them.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
How about this one? Canada. If Canadian filmmakers did a reboot of Das Boot, what would it be about? A submarine, a battleship, an aircraft carrier, or a cruiser? Hope you like what you picked. The 1981 film Das Boot tells the story of a German U-boat, aka a submarine, in World War II.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Next, girls, 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 and it's time for a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a painting by acclaimed Dutch painter Johan Vermeer or one of those girl thriller novels that are so trendy. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Vermeer or a girl thriller. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Good. Girl with the pearl earring. The girl on the train. Girl in the dark. Girl with a red hat. Girl with a wine glass. The good girl. Officer and laughing girl. I've seen worse. Moving right along.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, acting. Who is Sir Patrick Stewart? That actor from Trolls? That actor from the Emoji Movie? That actor from The Nut Job? Or that actor from the Angry Birds movie? What'd you guys pick? You got it. You got the wrong answer. Distinguished actor Sir Patrick Stewart portrayed the voice of Poop in the Emoji Movie. God, I love the theater. There is no hiding from All Roads Lead to Mars. Which Bruno Mars song title seems most fitting for the Roman god Mars? The Lazy Song, 24K Magic, It Will Rain, or Grenade? So what'd you pick? Mars was the Roman god of war, so he would probably be into a song about someone jumping on a grenade. Of course, the Greek god of war is Arizona Grande. Wow, that joke could have been its own question. Oh well. Round 1 is dead to me. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. When the going gets tough, the tough gets another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Player 2, your only hope is to answer quick before player 1 has time to screw. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
This one's known as Keeping It Real, Housewives. Which of these Real Housewives moments would be an example of in pari delicto? Lisa Rinna and Lisa Vanderpump spread rumors about each other. Therefore, Lisa Vanderpump physically attacks Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna defends herself with a broken beer bottle. Or both Lisas laugh and... Okay, let's take a look. In pari delicto is a legal term for when two parties are determined to both be at fault. These kinds of peaceful resolutions are exactly what the Real Housewives franchise is famous for.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Introducing Marry Me! Asking someone to marry you is nice, but who cares if only one person hears the proposal? If you want everyone to appreciate how frigging adorable you are when you pop the question, how can you reach the most people? A stadium ad and the... Oh, here it comes. You got screwed in the back, player 2. This one goes out to my lawyer. I love you, Kurt. And how'd we do? That'll run you about $5 million, and, no. Honest mistake. Here's the answer that got away. All these choices would reach millions, but the World Cup Finals is seen by up to 1 billion viewers. Pretty cool if marriage is one of your life goals! Way to screw, player 1. Spend this wisely.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a tricky question or a blunt question? Use your device to select your preference. Well, that was a waste of time. Binge Pipe will choose for you.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Why not try a tricky question? Which of these novels was named after a person who does magic tricks? Robinson Crusoe, Anna Karenina, David Copperfield, or none of the above? I love this part. Nothing up my sleeve except... None of these books were named after famous magicians, including David Copperfield, who was born in 1956, over a century after the book was published. Told you this one was tricky. It's time for an inconvenient fiction. Which classic literary character would hate wind farms the most? Scrooge, Hamlet, Heathcliff, or Don Quixote? Hope you like what you picked. Excuse me. In Miguel de Cervantes' novel of the same name, Don Quixote mistook windmills for giants and tried to attack them. So a wind farm filled with hundreds of power-generating windmills would probably seem like an army of giants.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Coming up, Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Correctly predicted 7 World Cup matches. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Let's see how that shook out. I still believe in you. Paul the Octopus correctly predicted all 7 of Germany's World Cup matches in 2010 by picking a food container in his tank with the team's flag on it. In other news, Frankenstein was 0 for 7. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer... Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. Animal parts. Animals are made up of lots of parts. I hope you know what they are. Good luck. Player One's got it! Way to go, Player One. What a standard, everyday, run-of-the-mill win. Next time, maybe you'll hear what I say when you get an impressive score. Well, until then,